Hello there. Today I was supposed to, you know, talk with the guys, so explain to them that, I want to, I will leave, but we didn't have a group call, and I'm not gonna do that, the by text, I mean, come on, one less call. I mean, I think it's a more elegant way to, you know, and more professional, at least in my perspective. Um, Other thing that happened, I was I was focusing on building the script of my long video because, well, I'll start applying. I just did like one apply, and I applied just for one offer, and I mean this is pretty much like sales, you gotta put a lot of volume. It's the same shit, you know. But the thing is that now I'm filtrating because, man, I'm tired of having to do all this shit, look for offers. We stay for 1 month, there's the onboarding, and most of the times they just stall. Oh, training, fuck that shit. And to then start doing the actual activities, to then discover that is is shit, you know. So no, I won't waste my time with that because like I mean, okay, the first two offers, you know, the first offer was a startup, they didn't have nothing in place and was really good. I'm not first experience, ooh, really good. Cold calling, I did my first appointments, really good. The guys, they didn't have any SOP, so I had a lot of freedom. I was oh, um, what's the word? Gassed up to do the shit. So, and then the second one, they had a it's like levels, you know. And the second one, they had better resources. Was still it's still really shitty resources. They didn't even put together the I script. We have to listen to the guys and then put the things together. But it was a little bit better because we had a group. First of all, we had meetings. The first one we didn't have meetings. There were no such a thing. Oh, meetings, what is this? uh, and there were the closers, there were the training, and I could see actual sales calls. So it was better, but it's still no. Because now I look to this, and if I'm being really honest, you know, like I can't make money. The second offer, this offer, I can't make money because it's commission only and it's cold call. But it's hard, man. And I'll be honest, man, I don't have the bandwidth to do that. I don't. I have other things that I don't like doing cold call. I don't like it. And fuck that. But I know how. I know how. I'm not the best at it, but I know how. And I know this is a really valuable skill because no one wants to do that. But if I will do that, I gotta be at least have a base salary. That's the only thing that I'm looking for, you know. So that's the main filter for me. Okay, I'll do cold calling. Fuck it, I'll do it, you know. But is there is there a base salary there? I mean, if there is, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. But otherwise, no. Commission only, cold calling, fuck no. I mean, if we're warm leads, because if we're warm leads, okay, you know. But cold leads, no, fuck that. No. I mean, you might think oh, you're just being a pussy. You can say that. I don't give a fuck. Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe I'm being a pussy. But fuck, man. I don't like doing this shit. And for me, I'm I decided like my thing is do my own shit, my own business. Like I want to build my own business, my own company. Like even though like my plan for the future is to build a company, grow a company, automate the company, and then sell the company. That's my goal, my whole goal. Because like I like it, like business, sales, I like it's interesting, but there's other things that I like way more, and I prefer to do like all these other things than sales and business and yeah. So that's my goal. So like this is temporary, you know, this is temporary, and because like at least I don't know if that's the case with remote sales, like with remote jobs, but at least like in this period of the year, in this season of the year, like when um, at the end of the year here in Brazil, most of the companies they don't hire because they're already booked out, they already have enough people, so they only start hiring in the beginning of next year, and yeah. So I don't know if that's the case with remote jobs. But even though fuck it, I'll start applying, and I just was like, oh, okay, like I look into the script of my long video. I was like, oh shit, I'm really improving, and it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like because like right now I have more like data, tangible data. Like thankfully I recorded all like I think all the dials that I did, like the ones that like I really talk with the decision maker, and like there was like some that I didn't book, and like some that I booked, like and there was one that was really hard and I still booked. So yeah, I mean this, and like I saw this thing, like this guy, I really like this guy. He's in tech sales, and like he's very real. Like he said like he did a video like I didn't read the quota, and like he was just being real. Like man, I didn't like I'm not satisfied with that. Like everything's fine, but like for me, my own standards, and like I like that because it's not like you smile and like oh shit, let's make $15,000 a month. No, like it's real shit, you know. And, like when the guy is being like sincere and like being transparent, like I really respect that because that's like that's really hard. Like even in person, most of the people they're not like transparent with you. Like in the internet, shit, that's way like it is really rare for you to find someone who's like legit, like on the internet. Like it's really rare. So when I saw this video of him, like he was explaining, no, giving some tips, and he mentioned this thing like a brag book. I never heard that shit. Like it's basically it's like a portfolio, basically a portfolio, but you put like your achievements, like if you have any endorsement, like this kind of things. And I was like, shit, man, I have real calls here, and I do have like one role play or two role plays, and this is other thing. Start getting back to role plays because I will train the script and yeah. Right now I have a better overall understanding of the sales calls, how a sales call goes. So yeah, I did the script and I'm really looking to this shit of meditation. I'm not gonna lie. It was a really like I remember like this guy Sam Harris, and I was just scrolling, and then like I saw this video of him, and that like you always see this shit, self improvement, like the secret of life, and I was very skeptical. And then like I put the video like two times, 2x the speed of the video, and then like when I listen, I was like, wait, what? Shit, this is whoa! And then I got back, I was like, oh, fuck, what's the name of this guy? You know, he was explaining, our suffering because of like we have this notion that this presumption that is unbearable, but when you're going through the pain, it's like you're bearing the pain. It's not pleasant, but like you're bearing the pain, and like your thoughts about the future and the past, like it can like that can that can increase the pain that you're feeling. So you think about when is this gonna stop, like until when this is gonna last. So you're thinking about the future, and then you can also think, why did I why did I do that? Why didn't why didn't I do other thing? Why didn't I act differently so I wouldn't have to be in this position right now? So this this type of thoughts can just can make the pain increase way more. You know, the your perception of the pain increases, and like there's the other thing that is the frame of it, the frame you put it into it, and like that really caught my attention. And then I started looking more into these things. There's this app which I can afford. Like this is really shit that I like. I'm really, fuck. Uh, I really would like to have that right now, but I can't. You know, and that's frustrating for me, to me. But anyway, I'll make money and then I'll pay this shit. Um, but even though the things that he says like during the podcasts, like it's just not like he's really helpful and it's really helping me. It's not, and like he also mentioned that it's not it's not gonna be like you're always in a state of how can I say that in a state of stillness all the time, like you're what's the word uh oh shit, I can't remember the word. Like it's like you can't be bothered anymore. Like it's not gonna be like that most of the times. Even a small thing is gonna make you like upset, angry. Even a little shit like drop a sip of water into your like in your shirt and you know kick your pink finger of your toe. No, nah, edgy. Is that edgy? I would say like in the wall, things like that. This little things infuriates us, right? And it's not it's not gonna be in a sense that you won't be bothered by it like every time. Like that would be the ideal, like Buddha, for example. In a way like that nothing seems to disturb you. You know that would be the ideal. But for us, we are mortals. There's the input, the what's the other like to oh today is hard, man. But there is the hmm stimulus. There's the stimulus, and then before you react, there's a space there, and you can control that. Like it's hard, but you can control that. And I'm learning. Like for example, today when I was training, like right in the beginning, I just it's like I enter in the flow, and like this is happening very very often right now. Now that I notice, and I'm not even meditating because I don't have the app, but I have the concepts, the frameworks. I listen and I start thinking about it, and I, I think to myself, okay, I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm this, I'm that, and this is a stage, this is a feeling, this is a thought. That's not me, because he also mentions the thing that the concept of self is uh, is an illusion according to him, and you're not your thoughts, and you can control your thoughts, and you can let your thoughts like that's pretty similar to stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, the quality of your life is based on the quality of your thoughts, and that's really true. And I'm just getting into this right now, and I'm interested in Buddhism, Buddhism. I'm interested because, especially in the way he explains without the the part of spirituality and the religion, because I'm not into that. He's and when he mentioned that, like, you have the capacity of improving your spirituality without religion, I was like, give me that. I want that because it's really important. And meditation is this because you can you know uh, put the frame of religion into this. Of course, you can do that, but you don't have to. You can just do the practices because there is the scientific evidence that it really works and really helps with anxiety, be more calm, and a lot of other benefits to your health, especially with stress. And you don't have the you don't have to have the religion and all of these other aspects. And like that's a perfect fit for me because it, most of the suffering is we create with our minds. It's not there. It's just in your head, but it is real because we're thinking that, and we give we give the power to it. We cast our powers to it, and it's very powerful. But if we know how to control that, or at least be aware when it arrives, we have a really predictable and controlled way to increase or decrease our perception, not only our perception, but our level of stress to any type of thought or external stimulus. So if some shit happens, or even if we imagine some bad shit and we get like anxious, us having the aware that okay, this is a thought, this is not me. We can like step back and look more calmer to the situation and analyze that in a way that we don't wear ourselves down. I think that's the term. But we don't get exhausted by it because you know when you have a tough day, like a really bad day, or someone you like, someone you love say some shit to you, like that really hurts in the moment, and especially after because you start thinking, oh shit, why she said that, why he act this way, like, and then like, oh, am I not good enough? And then we start creating all this, all this hell inside our heads, but we don't have to, and that's when meditation comes, and like it can help with your personal life, relationships, with yourself, and with work. And I mean, for me, like even though I'm not doing like the formal practices, I'm becoming more aware. And that's already really helping me. So yeah, tomorrow, um, I'll record a long video and start actually applying to the offers because today I only did the script. I didn't record the videos, and I gotta look for partners to role play with. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, but they talk so much about like meditation. Just to say that it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'm human. But yeah, man, that's it. Take care.